Okay, so we've done our 1 point perspective where all the lines come to one vanishing point. We've done the color value where the closer it is to that vanishing point, the darker the color is, because it looks like it's far away, and so it's receiving less light. So it's lighter at the top, and it gradually gets a little bit darker and a little bit darker and a little bit darker. And for those of you who are more advanced on your cylinder type shape, it's going to get darker at the vanishing point, but if you also want to make it look more round, it'll be a little bit darker on these edges too. So you can kind of outline it a little bit more heavy on those edges if you want to make it look like it's rounded. Okay? Now we're going to do one more thing. And we're going to make lines and designs on our page. You could do it any kind of way you want, but the rule is the closer to the vanishing point, the closer those lines look, okay? So I'm going to start really close to the vanishing point, and on this one I'm going to make rounded lines as if there are circles that get bigger and bigger, okay? So maybe I'll start with, I'll make a little circle right here. It's going to go, I'm going to just draw around that vanishing point like that. And I'll make another one inside of that, okay? Now, that circle is going to go over here too, and continue it, and right there, okay? And then I'll make another one. Keep going around. All right. And now, the further out they get, there's going to be more space in between the lines, a little bit more space. So you can see that one gets a little bit wider. And it connects right there. And I'll make this other one a little bit wider. It gets a little bit hard to draw a good circle. So I'm going to try my best to make these lines look like they connect. Sometimes I might have to redraw that line a little bit like I did right there. And then this next one, you see how much space is in between there? Now I'm going to make this one a little bit, the next one a little bit further out again. This can be a really hard part. Draw lightly so that you might have to, because you might have to erase. Oh, now see, I made a mistake. That line went over there when I wanted to make it connect right here. So let me erase that. And sometimes I might have to turn my paper a little bit to get it, okay? So let's see, this line's gonna go right about there. And sometimes I go back and forth to make it a little bit more perfect and round. And now you see how they're really close, the closer to the vanishing point, and then they're more far away. So I'm going to make this next one a little bit more far away again. So I'm going to go like this. Whoop. I don't like the way that last line went in the circle, so I'm going to erase that a little bit. And I'm going to try to make that a little bit better. So I'm going to turn my paper, because that makes it easier for me. And I'm going to, it looks a little bit better, okay? So you guys see there's more space in between there. Gets closer and closer and closer and closer. So this next one I'm going to make even, maybe this one will be my last one. Now, if drawing the circles is a little bit too hard, then let's do something else. You can use your ruler. You can use your ruler if you need to. And if you want to just make lines, let's see. How about I'm going to draw a line right here starting with the vanishing point. And I'll make another one just a little bit further away. I'll try to make it in parallel. Now I'm going to start a little bit further. And I'm going to draw in between my shapes, not over my shapes. Now I'm going to get a little bit further away. And even more far. And I'm going to keep going until it gets further and further space in between the lines. And that help gives it, again, the illusion that this is three-dimensional and not flat two-dimensional. Maybe make this last one just right here, okay? Now at the bottom here, I might have a little bit more room to do it. It's gonna get further out again because it's getting further away from the vanishing point. So I'm gonna make, all right? Now, if you've done all that, then you could do anything you want to. You can start to kind of free draw. You can make designs inside of your lines. You can make other lines go like this. Give it some color, whatever you like. Could be little zigzags. Do whatever you like after that. Give it some color. You can almost free draw inside of each of these little things. Maybe make a different kind of design. Okay? And that's it.